basically we're going to start out with this train construction simulator game. So basically this is a game that's pretty simple. Like if you have any siblings or stuff like that are younger than you and always want to basically play on your phone, this would definitely be a game for them for sure. There we go. But basically, this is a game for them. It's pretty simple. I mean, obviously you can play it too, but it's that simple that you can have your little siblings play it for you, and it's not too hard. Like all you have to do is make sure you send the trains to the right tracks. So obviously I have two trains coming in here. Goes to one. So basically it's really not that difficult. All you have to do is just send wherever the train needs to go to the one it needs to go. Oopsie. But the longer you have them wait, probably crash them right here. Yeah, so if I crash them, obviously then you're done, game over, stuff like that. Obviously you don't want to do that. The more you can get everything going, keep going, the better off you'll be. But game's pretty simple, pretty easy, nothing too hard. The next game we have here is Brick Breaker. Oopsie. So basically, this game's pretty simple. All you have to do is basically just hit the middle button and just slide this thing over until it hits it, and you can knock all the bricks out. Let's see, if you miss it, then basically game would be over. But since I was collecting those things that were coming down as the ball was bouncing off the little bricks, it gave me another life to keep playing. So if you can collect those, then you'll definitely be on the right track to keep continuing playing. So basically, that's all you have to do. Obviously, it'll get harder. You'll have more bricks to break. Sometimes you'll get more balls, stuff like that, going at the same time. But pretty simple, pretty easy. These green ones, it's gonna take. Oh, it only takes one hit. Usually, if the color changes, I think that's when you get the higher rounds. Usually the but usually, sorry guys, I didn't mean to turn it from you. But basically, that's what this game is. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Nothing too hard. But the next game we have here is everyone's favorite game. Basically, it's Pac-Man. Obviously, this is one of my all-time favorite games. I love playing Pac-Man. It's really fun to play. Definitely, if you're a Pac-Man fan, definitely have this on your phone because it's really fun. Especially when you get some free time, this game will kill time because it does take a good amount of time depending on how good you are and how fast you can get through levels. But basically, you play the classic, you can change difficulty, stuff like that. But basically, pretty easy. All you do is basically play like you would, like if you're playing the real Pac-Man, like on an actual. But literally not too hard. All you have to do is just swipe your finger whatever way you want to turn. And if you don't swipe, obviously, it'll hit the corner. You'll die like you usually do in Pac-Man. So like that, if I didn't hit over, just how you die, then you restart. You have whatever 3, 4 lives or whatever it is to get past this level. I died again. But basically, I just don't want to take so much time playing this game. But yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Love the game. But the next game we have here is Racing Extreme. So basically, this game is basically the name of it. You're basically in a monster truck, and you're gonna race against other monster trucks. It's pretty simple. It's kind of like playing any of those racing games. Like if you're like in, like I believe it's CRS Racing or whatever that game is, where you race all the really fast cars. But this one's basically with like trucks and monster trucks and all that good stuff. You basically do the exact same that you would in those games. You shift basically the same way. You start off basically the same way. You have nitrous, like all the other games. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Obviously, it gets harder as you move up and you face better competitors and that have better vehicles, which makes you have to get better vehicles, stuff like that. You have a tank, gas tank, right up here, so it starts at 10. Obviously, I'm down to 9 because I just did one race, but there's really not a lot to it. You can upgrade your cars like you could in all the other games that you would play in racing. It's just this game's just with monster trucks and heavyweight, tough vehicles. Basically, it's not like sports cars or anything like that. So basically, if you like this game, download it, try it out. Pretty fun. If you want to try something different, don't really want to race fast cars or anything like that. But this next game we have here is a basketball game. Basketball Stars. Basically a pretty fun game. If you ever played it on Miniclip, it's almost literally the same thing. But obviously, since I'm not connected to the internet right now, I'm just going to show you guys basically, let's see here. Is there anything I can click on? I'm not online. Alright, here, let me connect. Let me connect to the Wi-Fi real quick. So, I connected to the Wi-Fi. Let's see if it'll let me play now. So, obviously, this game you're going to need Wi-Fi and all that good stuff. So it won't really be a game you can play offline or anything like that. So basically, this game's pretty simple. All you're gonna do is basically just move your finger either side of the screen, and you have a power bar right here. There's a red line that you're supposed to get to every time. That's the ideal spot to get to every time. Sometimes you can make it if you go a little bit above or a little bit less. It just depends. But you basically play against a computer, or you can play against someone else like that has this game. So basically multiplayer per se. But it's really simple. The more shots you make, you'll heat up, you'll get more points, your ball will, I guess I gotta do this real quick, your ball like become on fire and stuff like that. Alright, sweet, I want more cash. Oh, I got another one. Or maybe I don't. Alright, let's play. As you can see, you can play career. Obviously, I'm not level 4 yet. Attacker, defender. Obviously, that's just you play, then if they make it, then you switch or whatever. But if you play, just shoot around. Basically, you'll donate whatever, $1,000 or whatever it may be, or 500 to up to 1,000. So I gave up 500, he gave up 500. So now, basically, oh, it didn't show me the power bar. Okay. See, as long as you can keep making them every time. Oh, see, as you can tell, my ball was on fire right there. Ah, I missed it. Oh, short. It's not really too difficult to get to that point. It's just, you just gotta know exactly how close you need to get to it. Yeah, I got it in right before the buzzer. See, obviously I beat him. You play in a time limit. So obviously I just won the $1,000. So I can rematch him, or I can play another game. You can leave a comment, that good stuff. So, I mean, this game's actually pretty fun. if you're a type of person that likes to play basketball and stuff like that, definitely a game that you can play for a while. Like, you literally probably won't stop playing, stuff like that. But you go in and practice when you're not on Wi-Fi, I guess, because that's what it's telling me down here. So, basically, pretty simple game, pretty easy. All you have to do is get used to the power meter of how hard you need to shoot it to make it in. But if you do, like, have, like, a real good hook, like I kind of did on a couple of mine, you will miss the shots. Because I think it does something with the power. So if you're, like, a real hooker, it might not go up as high as you want it to. Like, try to go straight as possible, up and down, so that you have a better chance of getting closer to the power bar. Or if you do go over, hopefully you don't go over by that much. But there you go, guys. There's the app games for this week. Definitely like and subscribe and leave any comments down below on what I can improve and do better, or what apps you guys want to see. Because I'll download any app you guys want me to do, and I'll test it out for you and tell you guys how it is, or if it's worth